Hi, I'm doing 2 in 1 day to catch up on the YouTube Pagan October Challenge vlog, um, 31 days thing. Um, and the second one that I'm doing today is the moon because that's actually the one for today, which is October 3rd. I started with change because I wanted to explore that one first. And so the next one is moon. I'll try to keep it short and simple and stuff like that. First up, I have a fascination with the moon and rituals of the moon, and I just started getting involved in it recently, actually. And I wanted to explore more ritualistic aspects of it, like meditations, esvets, stuff like that. And I actually did look up a lot for the esvets, and I loved that the esvets cover the moon, like the how people get together for the moon each month and for the full moon. And I know that it's traditionally used for like initiation ceremonies or healing to be done. And I'm reading this off of my Book of Shadows, by the way, that I've been working on. And this in here, I found like a little. It's not really a meditation. It's like an offering in a sense. Like you speak to the goddess of the moon, and you ask for to keep that she keeps you in her arms, those kinds of things. And I won't go through all of that with you because this is my personal journey, but I did do it, and I had a lot of fun doing it for the very first time. And I do believe I did it last month. I did it in September, and I really enjoyed doing it. I went out while it was full, and I do believe it was the Friday the 13th actually. And I talked to the moon goddess, and I burned bay leaves, and really enjoyed my experience. It actually gave me like this really kind of giddy feeling, and I really enjoyed that. And I don't expect to get it every single time that I come to the moon with meditation or rituals or anything like that, but I did enjoy myself. And I liked learning about the esvets and moon rituals and the goddess of the moon and stuff like that. And I also I like things that have to do with the moon and whatnot, and I'm a creator, so I create pieces based off my feelings towards things. And the moon for the YouTube Pagan Challenge was today, and also I'm doing a creative challenge where sleep is the daily theme, and I had to create something based off sleep, and I thought moon, sleep all goes together. So I wanted to show you my little sleepy goblin that I made today. Isn't he adorable with his little tooth and everything? He's got a butt. But I made him. I gotta paint him still, and then I'll be posting him on my creative site. But the other thing I wanted to share is something I came across that is so fascinating. When I was looking up moon stuff, like just in general, I came across moon milk, and I never thought about anything like moon milk in that sense. Moon milk is it's like a soothing beverage. It has roots in I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right, so I'm sorry if I butcher this. It's the Ayurvedic tradition, which is a Sanskrit word that means knowledge of life. It's a holistic health science with an emphasis on the mind and the body connection. It's warm milk consumed before bed, or and can be a common remedy for like sleeplessness or restlessness, anxiety, insomnia. And it can be as simple as, we've all heated up milk for babies or for little children and stuff like that, that warm milk feeling. But this takes it a little bit further. It adds something to it that I just find more interesting, like the spices and the fruits and stuff like that. And it has adaptogens in it, like ashwagandha, and it's like this little it's like little dropper of an adaptogen. I cannot pronounce these words. I'm so sorry, guys. But you like sprinkle it in, or put a few drops of it in, depending on which form you have it in, whether it's in a crushed form or a liquid form. And like each adaptogen, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like ginseng, maca, holy basil, a whole bunch of different ones that you can add to your moon milk that do different things. The ashwagandha one that I like is for stress, depression, balance, relief. Maca is for energy in the immune system. Ginseng is, to boost energy, which most people know, but you can add this stuff to your moon milk. You warm your milk up and you do it. But I've got some great recipes. Now I wanted to show you my page for my moon milk, and it has all of this stuff down the side. I know it's backwards, sorry. And my favorite moon milk recipe that I have is, it's for the blue cardamom moon milk. And I'm going to share it with you guys. And if you want to try it, awesome. If you don't want to try it, that's cool too. You can do this one hot or cold. I prefer it warm, hot. So basically you take 2 cups of any kind of milk. Like if you like unsweetened vanilla almond milk, then use that. If you like sweetened milk, use that. If you like 2%, use that. If you like deep, use that. Whichever one you want. Okay, and what you're going to do is you're going to put that in like a blender, like a regular blender. And then you're going to add like 1/4 of a cup of blueberries. You can use frozen or real, however you want to do that. I actually have dried blueberries that I'm using, that I've been using. And then you put in the 1 teaspoon of the ashwagandha powder, or I put in drops, and I usually put in about 4 or 5 little drops because I have it in a liquid form for mine. And then it's the cardamom. You can either do 2 pods of cardamom, or do a 1/4 teaspoon of the ground cardamom, and I have the ground cardamom. Now basically what you do is you add all that together in your blender. You blend it up really, really good, okay? And then you take out a small pan and you pour it into the pan and you heat it up. While you're heating it up, you add 1.5 tablespoons of maple syrup, and then you just stir it up until it's all warmed, and then you pour it into a cup and you drink it, and it's really good. Now, if you don't like chunky stuff in your milk or your drinks or whatever, make sure that you blend it up really well, because like if you do blueberries and stuff like that, then it's gonna have that texture to it. So if you don't want that, then you may try doing other things. I prefer the fresh blueberries, frozen blueberries, or dried blueberries because it has more health benefits to it, and blueberries are really good for you. So that's one of them, but you guys can look up moon milk. Look up moon milk on Pinterest or online or whatever, and there are so many recipes out there to try. For sure try some, because it'll be so much fun. And if you do try them, or you try the recipe that I just gave you, whether you like it hot or cold, however you want to do it. If you want it cold, just make sure you blend it over ice. It's easy. You want to put the maple syrup into the blender instead of the heat though. So anyways, if you try it, tell me in the comments. I would love to know what your take is on moon milk, and which recipe you liked best, or if you tried mine or whatever. Okay, I will talk to you all later, and I hope you have a great day.